Hey guys. Okay, well, the video stopped. So there is going to be a part 1 and part 2 of this video. It stopped because I had an emergency flash flood warning come on my phone. And it shut my video off. I hope it doesn't do it again. But I am going to try again. And I do not like 1 or 2 parters because they normally don't get really good views. But maybe because I have a partial haul at the end of this one and they didn't see it in the first one, maybe they'll watch both. And when I say they, I mean y'all. Yep, that wasn't me. I did not do it that time. It's when the emergency thing came over the phone and it started making that buzzing noise. My phone, just turned the video off. Okay, that is another reason not to use your phone to do this with. I've got to figure out a better way of doing it. I do not have a camera right now, and those are expensive, so I'm stuck doing it with my phone for right now. And it has served me well for the last year and a half, so I'm not complaining at all. Would I like to do it better? Well, yes, I would. But I will continue doing it the best I can right now. Okay, I got the lid cleaned and the paint, so that can go up. We are going to put some more Mod Podge on here. The reason why I'm putting Mod Podge on here, this right here, if I do not, the paint is just going to sop into this. It didn't with this because this had paper on it. But where it didn't have paper, it's darker, and I don't want that. I want to be able to control it. So I am going to put Mod Podge on here, and I'm just going to put a little bit there, and a little bit here, and a little bit there. And then I'm going to take a brush, if I can find a brush. It's not that I don't have brushes, it's just that my good brushes that I use a lot are still in the bathroom where I cleaned them, and I never brought them back in here. I'm sorry, I know I just hit the camera. I was watching a video last night. Me and Debbie were watching it. I do not remember the couple's name. I do watch Kate and Nat because they're from Nashville. They're from what I consider home. So, and I love to travel. If I had my choice of doing anything that I wanted to do, it would be traveling all over the place. But I get to do that through them, and it's a lot of fun. And they go so many places, and I do enjoy watching them. I do not watch other people crafting. Unless it's somebody that I know watches my channel that's a subscriber. And then I'll go and watch your channel to support them. But I do watch YouTube a lot, actually. I watch the old movies. You can find movies on YouTube that you can't find anywhere else. And I think that's just awesome. And I do, of course, I watch my weather. I told y'all that. I watch my weather on YouTube. I do not watch local because it's not as good, because they tend to focus on the big city that they're in and not really pay attention to their surrounding cities as much. Or you're sitting there and waiting 20 minutes just to see if they're going to say anything about where you live. So I just watch YouTube when I know that my phone comes on and says, oh, well, it's going to be storming. Then I know to watch YouTube, and I do watch Max Velocity. That is who I watch on YouTube. And like I said in my first video, he doesn't know me from Adam, y'all. It's just somebody that is on YouTube that I think does a good job, and so that's who I watch. But there, going back to what I started out saying, is there was a couple, and I am so sorry, I cannot remember their name. I do remember their travel agent they used. Their travel agent they use is Rose. He kept talking about her and how they have used her privately for a long time, and she actually booked their cruise, that the video that I'm talking about, that I'll get to in just a minute. I do remember her name. And that's sad, isn't it? But I do not remember what the couple's name. Nope, I don't. I do remember their roommate. See, that's horrible, isn't it? Their roommate on the cruise, his name was JoJo, and he has a YouTube channel. It was late, y'all. Okay? I mean, it was late. I fell asleep on the couch, sitting up on the couch watching. But no, I watched like 5 of them because they went on the Disney, it was the first voyage. What did they call those? I want to say Madam Voyage, and that's not it. Of the Disney Treasure cruise. And I don't know where they were going. If they told us where they were going, Debbie and I, neither one really paid attention to that. It was just that we were paying attention to the fact that it was a new Disney cruise ship. And no, I have never been on a cruise at all, ever. I don't think that I would like a cruise. I think that I would be so seasick and terrified that a big storm was going to be coming up, and being on the ocean, in the middle of the ocean with no land, just seemed so spooky to me. But, after watching that video, that ship is so huge, 14 floors. And if you didn't know you're on a cruise ship on the inside, I don't think yeah. And of course, their weather was perfect. They were there for Christmas. And the weather was just, it was blue sky and the seas were calm. So that just sort of floored us too. But I couldn't get past the price point. Now, they had to pay for some of their meals. They had to pay for some of their drinks. The tipping was not included at all. And they paid $12,000. I don't know. Is it just me? Debbie and I looked at each other and we thought, no. And maybe it is just us. And of course, they did keep saying that it was expensive. It was the most expensive trip that they had taken. And maybe it was because it was the very first one. Maybe they're paying for that, you know. And the whole time I kept thinking, I wouldn't want to go on the very first one. That was like the Titanic. But, I mean, are cruises that expensive? I mean, Disney, I could understand why maybe they would be more And I think I would trust Disney Cruises more so than any other, only because they're such an old brand and they're a major brand. And they have to, you know, I think they would just be really making sure that everything was up to, you know, par. I don't know. Okay. Let me get the same out and see if we can go with the same thing to see if we can get, and these are Bria Reese's watercolors, by the way. I don't ever hear from them anymore. I think they finally said, yeah, enough. It's been a long, long time since they've contacted me about anything. Since the, okay, I'll tell you, they haven't contacted me since they sent me the second mold, and both molds I couldn't get the thing out of the mold. And y'all saw me. I mean, I even cut my knuckles trying to get it out of there. It's a bad mold, and of course I said that, and I'm going to be honest, and maybe they didn't appreciate that, but you know, I am who I am, and I'm not going to stop being who I am. But I do like their products, and I will always use mixed mold, and like I've said from the very beginning, I used it way before they ever even contacted me, so that really had nothing to do with my love for the product at all. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I'm using the watercolors that they sent me. And I want to give everybody credit where credit is due. And they did send me these for me to use, and I do really appreciate it. Okay, let's see. I don't want a whole lot. Just want. Oh yeah, that's working. Okay, cool. I just put a little bit on first because I didn't know what to expect. Okay. Oh, yeah, so I'm happy about this. Okay. Once again, I'm just sort of having fun with it and doing it to my liking. And you need to do the same when you're doing this. This is fun. This is not, no pressure, no expectations, no, just taking a piece and having fun with it. Turning it into something totally different. Doesn't look anything like the piece except for the trim. And I should have taken a before and after picture, I guess. But I do have the original picture on my haul video. So if you're wondering what it originally looked like, I've been having problems with video today. This is part 2 of the original because of the storms, and you know, life happens, y'all. Go with the flow. I'm trying to teach myself not to stress so much. We do have a lot of stress in our lives, and it can't be helped. And I'm trying to teach myself that, you know, most things you can't control, so quit worrying about it. Quit stressing over it. Have fun with what you can have fun with, and just put everything else into God's hand and let Him deal with it. That is what I'm striving for. Okay. I hope it's coming through, because I absolutely love this. It is so, and of course I like distressed and vintage looking and old, and so this is right up my alley. And we're going to use the same stamp-a-roo, but I don't think we're going to use birds. I think we're going to just go with the flower. But of course, I could change my mind. Oh, I may change my mind. I may put... Oh, I think I'm going to put that right there. And what I'm going to do is I'm only going to... I'm not going to make the same mistake again. Let me put... paper towel down. And I'm just stamping the part that I want to be on here. And now this is fabric, so I don't know how good this stamp is gonna. Not real good. Let me try it again. Let me try the... Okay, I'm going to try to put it back and just get that part. Nope, it's still not. Yeah, I'm trying to get it so where you can at least sort of tell that there's two birds there. And that helped a little bit. Okay. Let's hope the flower works better, because the flower worked really well. But it may be, this is just fabric, you know, it's right on the fabric. But you should be able to stamp right on the fabric. Yeah, see, the flowers work great. So I'm going to say it is the stamp. Okay. And where's the leaf? Oh no, I'm missing the leaf. No, I put it on the wrong side. The leaf is pretty cool too. Okay, yeah, that's pretty cool. I want to so try that out again because these are really cool. Nope. Still not. Why is it not working there? Okay. These are watercolor pencils, by the way, y'all. Okay, I think that helped. Yeah, okay, it did help. I'm just playing now. Yeah, since I'm going to have to put 2 videos up, I think, well, okay, let's just play it a little bit. We can make this longer. We can play. I need more water. Okay, I'm cleaning something and putting some water in. I've got a little cup of water over here. And I'm going to get this little smudger wet. And no, I have never done this before, so we'll see if this works together. Normally you do not get smudgers wet. And it may ruin it. And if it does, oh well, we know. Yeah, I need something hard, and that's why I got this. I want something that's just gonna, but I don't want pink. Oh, why does it have pink? Oh, that's wild. Okay, but we're still gonna play. We're gonna play with the brown and the black. And the sponger. Okay, let me just get this out. And now remember, these are watercolor pencils. So water should activate them. Oh, and it does. Look at there. Oh, watercolor pencils can be so much fun. And I hope y'all are seeing this. I guess why I love crafting so much is that I get in the zone and I don't really worry about it. I don't worry about if I make mistakes. I don't worry about it if it's not perfect or even if it just comes out horrible. Do I want it to? No, I don't. But see, I learn so much and I have fun along the way. And so it's, you know, if you do that, then it really doesn't matter. It's never a waste of time. And it took me a long time to get that way. It took me a long time not to be a perfectionist, not to dislike pretty much everything I did, because I used to. I never did anything that I liked, ever. I was never happy with anything. Now, most of the time, I absolutely love everything I do. That doesn't mean that I think it is the best thing ever. No, it's just that I'm happy with it now. Because I'm not striving for perfection. And that is so freeing when you get to that point. And oh, this is so much fun. And I don't know if you can even see it. But I love watercolors and hippie craft. I will give you a little hint. They are sending me some watercolor pencils, and these I just got off of Amazon, I believe. No, I bought these no, I did get these. I think I got those off of Amazon. But I'm looking at it and I'm thinking they're Artist Loft, so I must have got them at Michael's. And I'm using black and the dark brown and a very stiff brush and some water. Oh, and this is just so cool. And if you wanted to add color, which we're fixing to do, okay, we're going to add some color to the bird's beak. birds have. Yellow bigs, right? And let's see. Let's add a little bit of blue. To this bird. Okay, and let's add a little bit of red to this part right here. Okay, and then because I do not want to add too much, let's try one of these. Just sort of spread it out on the ink because I don't know how that's going to work. Let's just get it. Oh, that so does work. Okay. Oh, this is so cool. This is so much fun. Okay. And let's go for some pink in the flowers. Just a little. And I'm doing it harder in some areas, and yeah. Okay, and then let's get some green. Let's go with this color green because I like this color green. Oh, this is so much fun. Again, these are watercolor pencils, y'all. And I'm going to take my smudger again, and I'm going to just smudge it a little bit. Oh, that's so cool. Because the water, excuse me, activates. And so it sort of smooths it out. And I do wish this was a little bit more but this pen's not working is what it is. Okay. I really don't want to lose. Did I lose the flower already? There's the, okay, no, there's the leaf. So I did not lose anything. I really like this stamp, y'all. I just got this stamp, and I really like it. Okay. And let me see if we need to do anything. Ah, yeah, okay. Yes, we do. Let's have some fun here. And I'm using paint because that's the same color I used on the front. Yep, and I'm using the same color green. Yep, we got the booming again. Okay. Still the water over here. Oh, this is so cool. I didn't get enough on that one. Okay, let's try. Yeah, I want blue. And let's go with brown. with the red for Robin. And it's a different color brown, so I'm going to sort of put that in with it. And sort of okay. Then let's get the little smudger thing. And let's start smudging these colors together. And oh, look how that does. That just makes that pop. Oh, this is so much fun, y'all. Okay. Now do we come over here and add color? I think we're going to leave this alone on the side. I think that the front and this just looks so old to me. But we've got one last thing that we've got to do. So let me put my pencils up. And let me get my X-Acto knife. This is so much easier when it's dry. To trim it. trying to get the extra glue and the paper off right here. Okay. Okay, so that one is done. Of course, the top is done. This side needs to be cut. Boy, this is stuck on there. Okay. Yeah, this does not want to come off. I waited too long. It's coming off, but it's harder than it should be because I waited too long to take the paper off. I'm having to really scrape. And again, this X-Acto knife is not sharp. And I use it on stuff like this because, yeah, when you make stupid mistakes like this, cutting too much of the stuff off. And I did right there. Oh, that piece came off nice. Let's do that piece. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, I like it when it does that. That's what it should do. Notice the stamp ink is not coming off, and I've got alcohol wipe in my hand. Once it dries, it's pretty much on there, and that's the reason why I like using it. It's called stays on. Now if you rubbed it and rubbed it and rubbed it, it might. Okay, and the back. And you know what? I'm okay with the way the back looks. I don't think I'm going to do anything to the back. I'm really happy with this piece. You know, I started out not knowing what I'm going to do. I have an idea in my head, but then it just evolves. And that's just how I do my crafting. And when I allow it to happen this way is when I really, really have fun and really, really like the finished piece. Really no expectations, just playing around and seeing what will come. And I'm gonna see if I can't take it off the I may be regretting this, but I'm going to try to take it off here. And once again, I want y'all to see this. I want you to be able to see it. That's the birds. I really like the distressed. That's the top. I absolutely love the top. That is the sides. That is the back. That's the other side. And I do need to do some cleanup work on that, but that's okay. That's the inside. I didn't do it. I wasn't going to put one in there anyway, but I didn't do the bottom. And I probably will do the bottom, but it looks so much different than it did when I started. And I really, really like it. A lot, actually. Okay, I'm going to try to put this back up here. And hopefully I'm able to. Ooh, okay. Because we are done with the crafting part. But I want to show you what I picked up at the Goodwill. Now, there's a couple pieces I can't show you because I got Debbie a pair of jeans that actually fit her good. They were black, Old Navy, and she was so happy. I got me a pair of jeans, and oh, they're so comfortable. Oh, they're so soft. The brand was, I've never heard of it. And y'all are going to laugh because I laughed, but it says, "Want a better butt?" That's the name of the the jeans. It didn't really help my butt, y'all. I just want to put it out there. I'm trying to think, and I got me a flannel shirt, and those are upstairs already, so you're not going to see those. And of course, Corianne got a bunch of stuff for her. She was so happy. She even got this really cool, she plugged it in as soon as we got her home, and it plugs into USB cord. She paid $3 for it. Well, we paid $3 for it, and it's like it puts the outer space on the ceiling, but it's not like just the stars and the moon. The stars fade in and then get real bright. They change colors. You have the moon, but then it's sort of, all of it's sort of just moving around, and then it's almost like there's cosmic clouds just sort of soothingly, just slowly moving, and it would be so relaxing, and it looks so cool in her room, and she was really happy about that. And this other stuff is stuff I am going to be able to show you. It's still down here. I have not unwrapped it. One thing I'm really happy about. Now, Goodwill doesn't have any. They don't even give you bags anymore, y'all. It's been so long since I've been in a Goodwill. I didn't know that you have to bring your own bags. But anyway, they don't have any. I have one color tag, and that was it. And I couldn't find anything with the sale color in there, nowhere in the store, that I wanted anyway. But I did find this. How cool is this? It is all wood. It is dovetailed. It's got the little corner things. It is not old. It's threshold desk organizer. I paid $4.99. Yes, it was sold by Target according to this. There's no price on it. I don't know what it originally sold for. This says 2020. So I don't know if you can still find them or not. But oh, this is just crying for something to be done with it. And I almost gave it away. But oh, I stopped myself. So this will be an upcoming project, and I'm excited about this one. Okay, and then I'll show you these because I'm excited about these too. Got those. All wood. And yes, there's little nicks, and yes, it's softwood, but I paid $5.99, $6 for 3, which means I paid $2 a piece for these. I wasn't able to look at the chew on the inside. That's okay. They're as long as the mirror's not broke, I'm good. That's the back side. Yeah, somebody really did. See, now, I would never leave a back side like this. Because it just looks so unfinished. But it won't when I get done with it. And, boy, they these things are not good either. And I will probably take these out. I don't know why in the world they use these. Yeah, these are not good. You just put a hanger. I don't like the fact that they did this to because they actually went through. See, it went through right there. Which means I'm going to have to fill the holes. Which I don't have a problem doing at all. Yeah, this is easier on my hand, y'all. And I will sand this down. And I may beat it a little bit to get more of those in to make it look worn. I don't know yet. But yeah, I do not like the way they did these. And these are definitely handmade. These are not... It did not come from the store looking like this. I'm almost certain that the wood is even been hand done. And it doesn't take long. And I'm doing this so you can see that the little bit of prep it's going to take. And I'm not going to sand it down or anything today, but I'm just showing you that it really doesn't take much. Now, see, the screw is going through. Of course, you wouldn't want that. You wouldn't want that screw to stay in there. And I will probably fill this in right there. Because I will be selling these. These will be going. I'm not quite sure. I do have an idea for these. But of course, that could change. But I do know that once I get these done, these most definitely will be going up for sale too. Oh, I'm doing it the wrong way. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Were y'all taught that? So I paid $2 a piece for these, basically. And then I'm giving this away. This is all clay. This is all polymer clay. This is, I believe it's Fimo clay. I paid $5 for it. It is sealed. I don't know if these little ones, something tells me they are. I knew these were Fimo. They come in a kit. Now these may be Amazon. Or they could be, these little ones could be Fimo too. Because I have gotten, but I do know that there's a lot of Fimo in here. For someone who has never ever, and I'm going to leave it like this, I'm not opening this. This is the way that I got it. There's even this. Yeah, that's raw clay. I so want to open this and play with it. I do. Okay, I'm gonna open it because I want to see how soft this is, and I want to. But I'm going to seal it right back. Where is that one piece? Okay, now this is, I'm saying how hard it is to get it conditioned. Now I know what Fimo is supposed to feel like, because yes, I love Fimo. This is conditioning really well. Now, if I had my pasta machine in here, I have 2 pasta machines, and I use my pasta machines to condition my clay, but they're not in here. But you see how it's getting warm, but it's still pulling apart. This may not be Fimo. Of course, I mix red and green together. It's gotten really soft, but it's not. There it goes. Okay. It's not pulling apart like it should. But there it goes. Okay. We're going to look and see what this says. This little sheet right here. Polymer clay set. It includes, okay, where'd this, okay, some of this is just the clay that you get from Amazon. Starting out, it is fine to play with, to learn on, and this does also tell you the baking. 265-degree oven. Now, I would not line a cookie sheet with foil and put your, you want to cover your polymer clay with that. Okay, let me see if I can find something. I'm trying to roll it out. Okay, I'm trying to see how well it takes. Because something tells me this is not Fimo. This is just, can you see that? Can you see that it actually did 1/8 on there? You see what it did? Let me show you something else. Stamps. If it's conditioned good enough, this will work. And it worked, but you can't really tell. It's a cool design, and you can see the leaves. But let me do this. Let's see. What is this? I don't know what this is. Let's try that. That was on the stamp thing, and I'm not quite sure. And I might not be able to tell with this either. But it really takes the stamp well. Yeah, every time I do this, it makes me really want to pull all my stamp stuff out. But I know me well enough to know that once I pull all my polymer clay and my stamps out, and it would be really hard for me to ever put them back again. Which means I would be doing nothing but polymer clay. And, you know, I understand that some of you want to do polymer clay. Some of you don't. But I sure do miss it. Let's see here. Let's experiment around. Oh, this is going to take that design so easy. Yes, it is. And you can use so many things for designs. It's just whatever your imagination allows you to do. Sound waves. Now this looks like a transistor. And those are sound waves that are going off from the transistor. Yeah, that's how my mine works. But this is just how easy and how much fun. Is it anything? Why, no. It's just what came out of my imagination. And that's what makes it so much fun. I'm looking for something else. Okay. You see that right there? Oop. Oh, it charges. It's backwards, but it's there. I did not know that charged, y'all. I did not know that was... Yeah, no, I did not know that. And it's also magnetic. I'm looking at stuff up here just to play. I figured this would be a fun gift for somebody, and yeah, it's going to cost me probably about $10 to ship it because it's heavy. But for somebody that maybe has never played with clay before, to get that would be a really cool gift for them, because it would open up an entire different experience with art. And I'm still looking for something to show different. Oh, do I have a screwdriver down here? This is the coolest thing. You take a Phillips head screwdriver, and I don't have one. But it is so cool because you take a Phillips head screwdriver and you poke it in there and it looks like a screw head. I don't have one thing that has any kind of texture on it in here. That is wild. Sandpaper. Oh, wait. No, not even this. Okay, this sandpaper, but this is cheap sandpaper. But see, you get a texture. You can use anything. Now let's see if it picks up the texture of the popsicle stick. I don't know if it will or not. And it did. Look at there. Oh, that's wild. That is how detailed polymer clay is. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Now we've got some textured stuff. I don't have it opened yet, but I'll open it. Texture. I've actually used this a lot with polymer clay. You can actually pull it, and I'm going to show you. You see what that did to that polymer clay? That looks like something like you'd see in the ocean, and you see how there's so many, and if you do it deeper and you pull it, it depends on how you utilize it. So I'm going to show you this. Bushes, trees, for the leaving on trees, hillsides, there's just so much you can do. And see, that's all little bits and pieces of polymer clay. And now if I did that, it would pick that up, and see, it did it picks up everything. And if you've got the tiniest little hair hanging in the air, you're going to find it on your polymer clay. Okay, let's see what else I've got in here. This is what I'm looking through. Since I have used all this stuff in polymer clay before. And you can stretch it and make it different, or you can make it smaller. This is another good tool, because you can get designs like this. Very easily. And you can also get texture. But then you have, these are leather tools. These are so cool. You can stamp designs in with leather tools. You could actually use the roller for different texture, depending. You see the texture on that roller? Did it? No. Wait a minute. It did not take good. Hold on a minute. Let me flatten it out. There's something on there too. You want to make sure that when you do this, you're yeah, because it's picking everything up off that roller. and it sticks to it. And then, let's see. And then if you took it and did it different ways, then you get different textures too. And I have all sorts of, so I've got a butterfly. A butterfly. It's just, it's endless possibilities. This right here is great if, and I don't have enough clay here for this, okay, but, and I'm just giving you some kind of ideas, okay, just because I found it, and I'm using the ball of my hand as a tool, and I shouldn't have moved it because it was working really well, and now it's not. Right here is where I had it. And you see what I'm doing? Okay. And then you do want a sharp one when you're doing this, but I don't have one out here, so I'm going to just struggle with this. But you do want this sharp when there's a little line in the clay and I'm trying to get it smoothed. And you could bake it on this, but you know, I'm going to have to distort it to get it off. But then I can put it right back. This is a really cool way to make a mushroom topper. And then you take the smaller part, and then you take a really sharp tool. You remember this thing that I got? Now, a better polymer clay, and this is the difference between clays. Now, if I was using Fimo Firm, I could do this without much movement at all. This has got a lot of movement in it, which causes it to distort. It's still doable, but it's not as easy as if you were using a harder clay. And I do prefer Fimo. But then you would, and this is not perfect, okay? But then you would make the little stem. Okay, I'm trying to get the, you know how mushrooms have got, and I don't know how much you can see of this. And I would put liquid Sculpey to attach the two pieces, and I would bake this, and I would have a little mushroom. And they're adorable. And if you wanted, you know, this is too thin for me to do that. But yeah, polymer clay is a world of its own. I played with polymer clay for 5 years without doing any other medium, and I was content, teetotally content. I'm glad that I went a different path, though. I am, because I've done just about every kind of craft there is out there, and I realized that I have truly missed doing all the other stuff too. So this is going to be a giveaway, and I guess today is the best day, and I know I have not forgotten about the other Amazon. This is Saturday. It will be, I know, I think I told you last week, Monday or Tuesday. I couldn't remember, y'all. But I want to go ahead and do this. Pooh, I just dumped all the water. Yeah, the water that... Which... Okay. So, in the video, in the comments, put down in order to be entered into the contest for this clay. Let me see how many pounds it is. It doesn't matter how many pounds. I just want you to know how many pounds it is. Oh, it's not too bad. It's 2.4, 2 pounds and 4 ounces. So with the box, it would probably be about 3 pounds. So that's not too bad. But it's a lot of different colors and a lot of fun waiting to happen right here. So if you're wanting to be entered into the contest, then put down if you've ever played with polymer clay, and if you have, then what you've made, and if you've never, what you would like to make. And remember, you have to be subscribed and you have to like the video in order to be entered. And as always, it is me doing it. YouTube has absolutely nothing to do with any of my giveaways. Okay, so let's go on to the next thing. This looks like fun. When I saw this, yes, this is how my brain works. When I saw this, I thought, oh, I need to get this. And it's supposed to light up, right? I'm hoping this thing lights up. When it lights up, I could, if I thought that it was an easy craft, I could push the button. Oh, no. You see that? Acid. Battery acid. I'm trying not to touch it. Okay. See, I really wish Goodwill was more like Salvation Army, where they check their stuff. I mean, they try really hard. They miss stuff, and I understand that. But Goodwill is throwing stuff that's chipped, that doesn't work, and they don't have a return policy anymore. So it was just on that side. Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can fix it. Yeah, did y'all want a lesson on how to get battery acid out of... Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't matter. It won't work anymore. But we're going to try it. Because I think I have batteries down here. I brought them down here now. where they went. Oh, cool. Uh-oh. I think I need double A's. No, triple A's. Okay, cool.
That was easy.
It doesn't light up, but it says, okay. Oh, this is from Staples. Okay, well, I'll tell you what I had planned. I thought it lit up, but that's okay. When I do something, and if I think it was really easy, then I will push the...
That was easy.
The easy button. I thought it would be fun, y'all. And I don't know how much I paid for this. How much did I pay for it? I think it was $2.99, I think.
That was easy.
Okay, that's what it says. That was easy. And it's Staples. And I just thought it would be fun to have. So, yes, when I do a project from now on, if I think it was an easy project, I'm going to have this out and I'm going to go, yep, it was.
That was easy.
So it still works even with the battery acid. Okay, and then the next thing that I got these. These are going on eBay. I had to hunt for these to find all 4 of them. And I did hunt, and I did find all 4. I mean, how cute are those? I did. I paid $3 a cup. Now, I don't know. You might be able to get them for $3. I don't know. But I just thought they were so cute. And I can Google it and see if... Let's see. I got low battery because I've had it on Max Velocity's YouTube channel this whole time. But let's see. Yeah, I'm looking to see. AI says that it shows a hipster animal. Okay, these are called signature animal mug set. Oh, poo, there were 6 pieces. Nope, this is a totally different set. Yeah, no, this is a totally different set altogether. Okay. No, this is not the set I've got. Nope. So, I don't know. Maybe this is an older set because these are not the pieces. That's not one of them at all. Here it is. Oh, there's 6 of those too. $28 for 6. Probably not for me. I may keep these then. That's the first one. That's the second one. He has coffee. Oh, he has coffee too. Okay. I thought these were so cool. Coffee. No, no. But it's like they're all in the office. You know, these are all in really good shape. And I may end up keeping these things. They're going for 28. Woof, music. They were just way too cute. Uh-oh. Oh, that's the 4 that I've got. Yes, that's the 4. I don't have the 6. I have the 4. And that's all I could find. So, I don't know. But, yeah. These are adorable. And, oh, they're a great size. And I may just keep these. I don't know yet. And the last thing that I can show you that I got, I think, is Ashley's cup. And then I can take it upstairs to her. And I paid $3.99 for that. And it's an Alice in Wonderland cup. We are all simply mad about tea for a very important date. I'm late, I'm late, I'm late. Yeah. Curiouser and curiouser. These are the characters I wish that I could find. These characters. Those are the characters that I'm used to. And I love that Alice. And Tweedle. Yeah, this is the original characters. And this is Disney, made in Thailand. So this is an older one. Well, alrighty. So, I was able to make 2 videos about the same length of time. Now, this is going to be part B part 2, part B, part 2, whatever you want to call it, from the first one. Because I've got this, and I absolutely love this. And I'm very, very happy with that. Alrighty, I am going to say thank you so very much. Don't forget about the giveaway for the bag full of polymer clay. And you have to watch the video to know what you have to do to enter the contest. And if you don't follow those, you won't be entered. And some people may not want the clay, and that's okay. If that's not something that you're interested in, just don't do it, and you won't be entered, and everything will be wonderful. And I haven't forgotten about the Amazon gift card. I know I said that I was going to do that at the end of January, and this is already the middle of February. But life happens, and I have apologized, and I'm hoping that in the next day or two, I will be able to get on and do that. And yes, I'm trying to get all this off my hands. But I want to say thank you so much for watching my video. I do appreciate each and every one of you. And I hope you have a great night. I hope wherever you are, you're safe and you're not having to deal with a lot of bad weather or flooding. And we're supposed to be getting snow next week. So That might be a lot of fun. And I just dropped something. But anyway, I'm going to just say thanks again. Oh, the Facebook group. We'd love to have you over there. If you've not joined yet, we have a lot of fun. You can share your work. And my mind is distracted. Can you tell? Okay, I hear something outside. I'm going to end the video. And please, as always, hit the thumbs up button for me. And do leave a comment. Let me know how you like the video. And I will see you again real soon. Bye-bye.